Hey guys, this is Sierra coming to you. Well, I guess not really live because I can't figure out how to move my live stream onto my YouTube. So I have to create a video so that I can post it on YouTube and then IGTV. So semi live. Anyways, if you don't know me again, my name is Sierra. I'm the owner of Holistically Attuned. I am coming to you with some more Q&A that I received on Instagram. And I wanted to shoot this video a couple days ago, but I was feeling a little under the weather, blah, blah, blah. You can probably hear it in my voice. I have my tea, so if you guys hear me go into a spat or something, ignore it. But anyways, I wanted to come to you because I did a Q&A last week and it was pretty well received. And since then, I've gotten some more questions in my in basket. And there was one particular young lady who hit me with 4 very interesting questions at the same time. And so I thought that I would address those today. And so the first question was, what is the best thing to do when beginning shadow work? Love, love, love this question because to me, when you're asking this question, if you're asking this question, it means that you are really ready to begin the process of shadow work. And there's a lot that goes into shadow work, and excuse me, I covered it, some of it in my last video. But the best place to start, the best thing to do when beginning shadow work is to buy a journal. And, so one of my other clients was like, tap into her inner Moesha. And it was funny because I didn't really remember that every Moesha episode started with Dear Diary. So anyways, you're going to have to tap into your inner Moesha. And every day you need to journal. And you can come up with your own journal prompts. You can Google some journal prompts. If you're interested in journal prompts, I can provide those to you. But you're facing a lot of your fears with that. And so you can really start by not only expressing gratitude, but acknowledging the things that you're fearful of. And I'm talking for real, for real. None of that fluff stuff that just in case somebody finds my journal, they won't judge me too much. You need to throw all that out the window. You need to get real with yourself, because if you can't be truthful with yourself, you can't be truthful with anybody else. And so if your fear is, why do people always perceive me this way? Or, you may not even know exactly what your fear is. Maybe you just recognize certain patterns, and working through that, you will develop this knowledge and understanding that you may have a fear of abandonment, or you may have some resentment that you've been holding on to. You may have a fear of, losing people close to you, whatever the case may be, a fear of failure. The only way to truly recognize those fears and be able to see them for what they are and then start to work through them is to really journal. That's how you're going to figure a lot of it out. They say that talk therapy is just as effective as taking antidepressants in some cases. Don't come for me in the comment box. I'm talking about some, not all, okay? But yeah, talk therapy is just as effective. And maybe you're not seeing a therapist, but journaling is a form of talk therapy with yourself. So that's where I would start. And then maybe I'll do a video on some fun ritual work that you can do when you're starting to do your shadow work, because it can be very interesting. And I should do a video on when I did shadow work with myself, and this was probably 6 months into it, where I did this experiment and it was pretty dope. So that's that. So the next question is it possible to have a soulmate connection to anyone, or is it only exclusive to romantic relationships? Good question. No, it is not only exclusive to romantic relationships. Your best friend, somebody who knows you like the back of your hand, you call her your sister, you call him your brother, you know, aunts, uncles, biological siblings, those can all be soulmates. A soulmate is somebody that you made a soul tie to, a soul connection, a soul contract with in a previous life. They are here to support you as you are to them. They are here to help you grow as you are to them. It doesn't just have to be the person that you're involved with. And you have many soulmates in a lifetime, even romantic soulmates. Twin flame, that's something different. But romantic soulmates, you can have more than one of those in a lifetime too. But your soulmate, your best friend, your friend that you just like that's my girl, you know, or that's my brother, that's my sister, you know, that's my play cousin, whatever. That can be your soulmate too. It is a soul connection, and you know it deep down. You know when that person's hurting. You know when that person needs you. You know when to just sit there in silence, and that's your way of comforting them. You know when to give them space. You know whatever it takes to build them up. You want to build them up. You want to see them do well, and vice versa. It's a mutual give and take. It's also the person that's going to raise that mirror to your face and be like, no, take a hard look at yourself, because this is not the right course of action. They're going to call you out on your shit. Um, and they're going to make you face the shit that you don't want to face. A real friend, a true soulmate, is going to help you grow. Okay? Somebody who is a yes person that just stays around and is not going to help you to broaden your horizons and see the other aspect of things is not a soulmate. A soulmate produces growth. A soulmate also teaches us lessons. That's why you will have many in a lifetime. Some come for a reason and then they're gone. You know, your soulmate for one reason may teach you something, a cycle about yourself that you now realize you want to break and leave in the past. I just realized I didn't give you guys the disclaimer that it's like 8:30 p.m. on a Saturday. So yes, I am in my chill clothes on my couch. Don't come for me. I could have not done the video because I wasn't all put together, or I could just let you guys see the real aspects of a lot of my daily living when I'm not working with my clients and things like that. I could have let you guys think that I'm always put together and this, and that, but I'm not. I'm human. I'm a mom. You know, I deal with clutter and all that other good stuff. So that's that. So yes, I'm in my comfy clothes. But anyways, back to the soulmate thing. No, it is not exclusive to romantic. It is very possible to have more than one soulmate connection. If you want me to do some more elaboration on this, send me a comment, shoot me a text, let me know, and I'll create a whole video for you on recognizing your soulmates, okay? Next question. Can two people somehow enhance or bring out each other's spiritual gifts or awakenings? Yes, and it is the best feeling. It is the best feeling to grow with somebody and experience this journey with somebody. You know, it really enhances the experience for you, and it makes you feel like it's confirmation. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, oh, okay, I'm not crazy. Oh, okay, so this is kind of normal. The only aspect to that I will say is sometimes when doing your shadow work, you'll realize an aspect of you, one of your fears is maybe doing things alone because you like to do things with other people. Break. However, with that being said, going through this journey and a spiritual awakening and experience with somebody is one of the most comforting experiences, because sometimes during your spiritual journey and your spiritual awakening, you do feel alone. You do feel like people are going to judge you and not accept the things that you're learning about. You'll have questions on what's right and what's wrong, and it's just a whole lot. And so to have somebody that's close to you going through the same thing, is very comforting. And yeah, it can enhance your abilities at the same time if you guys are pushing each other, if you're meditating with each other, if you're holding each other accountable. That's really good as far as, your spiritual growth and enhancing your abilities on this journey. Practicing different forms of divination with one another, chakra alignments, everything. Yes, absolutely. Understand though, too, at the same time, nobody's journey is going to be the exact same. But you will have similarities. So yes, absolutely. And then last question, would you be able to tell me how I could possibly find out if two people knew each other or were involved in the past life? Ciao. Listen, that's a whole video in and of itself. And to be 100% honest with you, I would not be able to sit here and explain very quickly how you can tell somebody knew each other in the past life. Generally, when you tap into your intuition and your spiritual gifts like that, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsynthesis, things like that, you'll be able to pick up on subtle energies or hear, your channeled messages very clearly. But one thing that you could do is you can talk to your spirit guides, your guardians, your ancestors, your angels, and be very clear and very specific, and let them know that you want to receive messages through your dreams, and keep a dream journal, or you want to receive messages through meditation. However you receive your channel messages best, just let them know you want to receive these messages and you want them to be clear so that you can understand. You want clarity surrounding a certain situation. Because I don't know the ins and outs of this situation, that's probably about as in-depth as I could be, just because everything is different. There's levels to everything. And I'm not trying to make it seem very complex. I'm just saying that there is no black or white with spirituality. Okay, there's a lot of area in between. And yeah, that's not really a black and white question. Are there ways to tell if people have a soul tie, soul connection? Absolutely. If you feel you have a soul tie or soul connection to somebody that you want to break, there are rituals that you can do to break these soul ties and these soul contracts. And that's all a part of shadow work. Maybe I should do my next video strictly on shadow work to give you these tidbits, because you recognize that those people that keep coming back around, those are people that you have soul ties to and soul connections. And even then, establishing the relationship part, they could have been, mother-son in a previous relationship or mother-daughter in a previous life and come back as best friends in this life. So everything really depends. So I can't give you a clear answer about that. All I can say is go to your guides, go to your angels, your guardians. Your spirit guides will not steer you wrong. If you are somebody who has vivid dreams, tell them you want to receive these messages in dreams. And then when you wake up, make sure you write everything down. Don't try to analyze it while you're writing it down. Just write it down so that you don't forget and you can go back to it later. So I really enjoyed those questions. If you guys have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is Holistically Attuned. My Instagram is holistically_attuned, and my website is www.holisticallyattuned.com. If you like this video, you want to see more content like this, like, subscribe, share, get the word out there. My name is Sierra. I've been doing it for a while, going through my own journey. I kind of realized that I love giving out this information because, yes, I do work for my clients. Yes, I have clients and I do a lot of things for them, but I also want to empower you guys to be able to do these things for yourself and really tap into your own spiritualness, because when you're on this side, it's beautiful. And one thing I will say too, to add on to, can two people enhance or bring out each other's spiritual gifts or awakenings? The more open you are about where you're at in your journey, the more you will attract like-minded people. So the more out the closet I begin to come out, my broom closet, so to speak, the more I started attracting people like that. And then all of a sudden I just tumbled all the way out and down the rabbit hole. And I'm trying to bring everybody along with me. So I want you guys to be in on this journey. I want you guys to learn about your chakras, learn about the alignments, learn about your ancestors, crystals, holistic healing properties, herbal remedies, conjure oils, the true definition of conjure so you don't get spooked out, all of that great stuff. I want to be able to give this to you guys, protective work, love work. So tune in and let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see. Okay. No final words. So thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night.